Welcome, Sagittarius, to a new era. My name is Emma. Sagittarius, I'm trying something a little bit different. If you've seen me before, you know that you've seen me before. But I am trying this new angle so that it's just my hands and really the cards showing so that you get to see everything that I see. I feel like that would be more beneficial for you. I've started to get some feedback from the other signs, and if you want to, at the end of the reading, I'll also go to the comment section and give me some feedback about whether you like this format better than have me on camera, or like however you like it. It's also where I will feel the most comfortable. So wherever I feel like, if I feel a bit restricted, it's not going to be as flowy in the messages for you. So it's going to take a bit of I still feel a bit new. I'm quite okay though, from if I compare it to the first, like the Aries, I was actually quite nervous, which is weird. But anyway, Sagittarius, it's interesting always how these readings, when I get to do them and when not I get to do them, because today we have this very beautiful new moon, total solar eclipse happening. So when I'm recording it, we are on the 14th of December. So it's really beautiful that your reading falls on the exact date of when this new opening is happening. So let's see what's gonna come out for you for the upcoming month. So set the date to somewhere mid-December to mid-January of 2021. So I'm starting with this life purpose card to get an overall picture of what's going on for you, Sagittarius. There you go. You're on the right path. Sagittarius, if I'm not correct here, I think you've gotten this card a couple of times, or these words a couple of times. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because you're on the right path. So maybe you just need to hear those words over and over again. That if you're hesitating, if that wanted to focus in, keep doing what, yeah, exactly. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Very much like you get a super connected in with the universe, perhaps black holes, wormholes, the universe really opening up to you. Very strong connection in with the crown chakra there, crown energy center, and something about like completely surrender to the task. And I think you see what this is about, that there's a person throwing themselves out like with angel wings and really having an open heart energy center as well. It's like the more you open, the more you receive the light from above. You're on the right path. So let's see what this is about for clarification here through the other decks. If you're interested in what I'm using, I'm listing them down below in the description box. So basic energy for Sagittarius, please. What can we give them? Basic energy for Sagittarius. There you go. I hope the sound is a bit better today. Some people have complained about the sound. Like some don't hear me at all, and some like has their volume as far up as they can, and still they're sort of having a hard time hearing me. And I've done a little bit of an adjustment. I'm like right here, or I'm pointing here. Maybe that's a problem. I'm talking into the camera, so you can't hear me. No, but I'm trying to switch it out a bit, switch it around. So I hope that the sound is going to be better. See what's going on here for you guys. Number 4, discontent and boredom. Awareness. See the crown there that we talked about? Ooh, heart that we talked about. That's so interesting. Material and spiritual prosperity and reasons to celebrate. Oh my God. Okay, so this just feels like Sagittarius. It's almost like I want to yell at you like you're some sort of teenager or a little brat. It feels like you're a little bratty. Like I want to say, get over yourself. Like, and I know I've been speaking to you in these terms before. You're probably not going to get the Nobel Prize for something this year because we just handed it out. We just had it because I'm on that committee. No, but it feels like whatever you're doing, you just need to have a little more patience. I can understand that if you're shifting something, if you're sort of recognizing free energy, Jesus. Yeah, there's something with my throat going on for sure. So just watch whatever you're telling people and whatever you're not telling people. So there's something about wanting to have a clear communication. Okay, so watch your throat energy center for a tiny bit. This is all about the rainbow is about to come in. You're finding something beautiful out in your life and you're a bit bored while you're waiting for it. Did you see the rest? Can we just look at the rest here again? And I'm really happy that you can do that now, that you see what I see. So we have the awareness card, which is basically destiny, universe. The heart chakra, which is like what it's all about. We have material and spiritual prosperity, where it's going to land. And then rejoice and celebration. So this is what you're looking at. This is your foundation. So give yourself a minute or 2 or 10 or 3 weeks and it will fall into place. Everything will literally fall into place. And I feel like there's an urgency here on your part. Like you feel like, and you might immediately just start to argue with me, which is nonsensical because I can't hear you. And so it's, I'm so funny today. It's just a feeling of, well, if you knew that you needed to come up with this report by Monday, you wouldn't be so calm either. Or like if you knew that you needed to fix this come January, you would also sort of, yeah, I see where it's heading, but there's a little bit of an urgency combined with an impatience here. I don't know if you're necessarily bored. I don't feel the boredom too much. I feel probably the discontent a tiny bit more. Like you're a bit on the fence, a bit edgy, if you will. Just. So yeah, number 4. So we're dealing with the heart. We're laying a new foundation. It's like I always want to put that a bit over here because it's just sort of an overall feeling that you have that you can shake. You can shake this because when we get into this yummy stuff, you don't need to feel this. We saw that. We saw the crown opening. We saw a complete open heart energy center. We saw dealing with the universe with this overall card. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. And so for it to be the awareness card, sort of universe card, sort of destiny card, really focusing on your crown, and then your heart is just really beautiful how that comes out to clarify it. I see this as a major portal. You're doing some awesome spiritual work right now, Sagittarius, and I know this has come out a couple of times now. So probably the same group of people, or I'm really tuning into somebody that has a really, really strong energy that just comes through and sort of doesn't take away that everybody else is, interested and can relate to whatever this is either. But it's also, I should say, but it's like the same message. I think this is the 3rd time. Last time I did the reading for you, not the love reading perhaps, but yeah, last time I did a reading for you. And also the short reading, I think. Anyway, it just has come out a couple of times. So either it's just, yeah, this is what you're so focused on right now, and so that's what we're drawing from you, or it's so important that you get that you're on the right path, because it feels like you're being told over and over again how on the right path you are. So if there is anything that indicates like this and this is happening, so we can clearly not be on the right path, or if it's like nothing happens, you don't see real evidence, you don't see fast enough results, then know that it's coming. I mean, you have the back to the castle, you have the back to all the greenery, and if you look like around your feet, the rainbow, the whole freaking rainbow is seeping in. So it's happening right where you stand. Continue to open up in your crown. There's something about perhaps through meditation, perhaps through yoga, perhaps even through music, or just complete silence. To just sit in complete silence and just let yourself be. Just sort of just sort of take in whatever's going on in your surrounding. Like sometimes the best meditation can be to just sit quietly in a room, just pay attention, just be completely in the moment, in the present moment. And there's something about you having an open crown that's really allowing you to be in connection with the universe right now. And it can even be like to silence everything else out. We're just silencing it out to just be completely aware, to start to really pay attention to your intuition, to what that inner voice is saying, and to guidance from above, like to guidance from your whirlwind vortex, universal. Like, do you see this vortex here, the whirlwind here, like a black hole, and you're in such alignment with it. The universe is your command. What? You're the universe's command. Who's ever in command here? I'm not sure. Whatever you ask the universe for, you can get it right now, because that's how much in alignment you are with it. Number 1, new beginnings. Strong connection with the universe, with the blackboard there as well. And then we have this heart energy center, which I, as of late, have understood more and more and more. I was going to freak out there for a tiny bit, but we have a 3-6. It's not 369, because I know that you have that 369 code. But we have 3-6, and that's a really good start. And we're focusing on 44 today. And so that's a strong, strong sign of your heart is really, really starting to open. And I think if you're attracted to this channel, and if you're attracted to this message, you probably already know the benefits of having an open heart. Having an open heart, I believe that probably like 2% of the people's population is walking around with an open heart center. The rest of us it's more or less blocked off in more ways than one. And still, we're doing pretty great. So just imagine if you opened up, like, let's say that you open to 50%. Let's say you open up the other 50. Maybe I'm just really kind saying that. Let's not do percentage at all, okay? Let's just say, I feel a strong opening. This connection in with the universe and your crown, a strong opening, understanding that the crown and the heart is the same thing. It's like speaking each other's languages. So there's a little bit of sound going on here, and there's sound outside of the door. That's the neighbor. But there's a little other, like, there's little sounds going on here in the apartment here today. And so if there's something like that, like, pay attention at home. Yeah. Right before I started your reading today, Sagittarius, I was looking for my phone. I'm not particularly like the type of, you know, those people. They always lose their phone or keys, or like, have you seen my phone? I was like, oh my god, how many times can a person lose their phone in a day in a very small area of living? And today I was finding I walked out in the kitchen, because I felt like I left it in the kitchen, and I went out to look for it, and I couldn't find it. And as I was turning around to walk out of the kitchen, it was like, it didn't call me. The phone didn't call me, literally. It didn't. I don't know how to explain it. I felt. It's almost like I stopped in my tracks, like I stopped myself as I was walking out of the kitchen, feeling like the phone was yelling at me, like, I'm here. So I like turned around and I walked over, and if it just had walked 1 more meter before when I got in the kitchen, I would have seen it, but I didn't. And so I just walked that extra meter, and there it was. And I just started to laugh, because it was like, and like, if people saw me, started to talk with my phone. I literally started to talk with my phone. I was like, were you just yelling at me? But I said that in Swedish. Pratar du just med mig? So yeah, it's like, I don't know what's up with you, Sagittarius. I feel very strongly to share that with you. And so maybe new phenomena are starting to happen in your life. New openings is starting to happen. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that it like hits you over the head, but it's those little openings. It's the little tweaks in the energy that you feel like, what is up? Something's different. And something is different for you. You're opening your heart center up. And the more you allow your heart to open, the more you can allow your crown to be open. The more you allow your crown to be open, you can allow your heart to be open. So it's like a win-win between the two. Sorry for being quiet. I just realized that because I did a healing the other day, and I did a follow-up on that, and I just think that I was just talking about how the heart was so connected in with the crown. Never mind. There's something underneath here going on. Simultaneously as I'm talking, there's something underneath it going on. And so maybe you pick that up, Sagittarius, as you're watching. Maybe you pick that energy up. Or I'm saying things that I don't understand that I'm saying, and you pick those signs up, or you pick that guidance up. So just trust that, whatever comes through now. You're opening your heart to new possibilities, to new heights, new levels, which is going to change a lot for you. And I think you've been wanting to do this for a while. I think maybe you were even like, I started out talking about meditation, and so you could have probably just really focused in on all the different energy centers in your body. You could have really want to like work with specific areas of your body that you want to have like a stronger connection with, a stronger opening with, etc., etc. I'm being brought back to the sounds. Sorry, did I not finish that? Probably not. I was end in the middle of a sentence. So yeah, the fact that the phone was calling me, but also if you hear sounds, other sounds in where you live, that's something for you, that the universe is calling you, that your loved ones are trying to connect with you. Second black border, heart there with the number 4 and laying a new foundation again. We have the 14 there. That's really beautiful because we have today's new moon on the 14th. This is going to lead into material and spiritual prosperity. I love that because this is number 6, so it's a connection in with your higher self, with your inner being, which usually leads to a lot of love. It doesn't necessarily talk about a love for a romantic partner, but it just talks about overall love, like how you're just feeling the love in your life for everything. This is like you looking out over your dream garden, your dream estate, and just feel the love for the place because you're so connected. This is like, I almost feel like a sigh, like it's been taking you some time to get to this point. You've been wanting to manifest certain things. It has taken some time, and you've gotten to the point where you got really almost disappointed, maybe thinking over and over again, like, I want to manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. I want to have it happen. And then it just doesn't. It doesn't come in fast enough to just as best as you can leave that feeling behind, because I feel like that feeling itself is the feeling that slows you down, if that makes sense. And look at this instead. Like, you're opening your heart. You really are opening your heart, and you have such an open crown, and it's so in attunement with the universe. We clarify that through the black borders as well. And it's going to bring material and spiritual prosperity. You're probably like 6 minutes away from it. That's what it feels like. And maybe that's why you're getting so frustrated. Just like a kid when they're having a breakthrough through the next level. Every child, when they're really, really young, every child just before they learn to sit, or just before they learn to crawl, or just before they learn to stand or walk, like each of those milestones in a child's life, and just before starting to talk, there's a lot of kids being really, really frustrated. It can just be for 1 or 2 days, but the frustration is, palpable. I think that's a way of saying it. Palpable is really strong, like it's really in your face. You can see it, and then the next day they just start to crawl. they don't sit down ever saying, where's my estate? I'm not gonna crawl. Where's my estate? I'm not gonna crawl. They feel that they're so close to a breakthrough, and they just instinctively are acting on it. So they just continue, and they will have their breakthrough. You will actually slow your process down a tiny bit by start to say, oh, but I asked for it for so long, or I want to see a result in it now, or we're being so close to a breakthrough and it's like it's not close enough, or there's a little bit of hesitation around it. Again, it feels like tiny bit like you're a little bit of a brat. I don't know how to explain it. You probably know who you are. You might even be laughing a bit. Like if you think about it, like how far you come compared to other people, how aware you are, how conscious you are, how far you come on your journey, on your very awakened journey. Yeah, but I still am not able to be awake when I'm sleepwalking. To use a silly, like it's like you want to astral travel. You want to, like, you're already outside of the box. So give yourself a break or 6 minutes and you're going to see the shift. We have a new foundation there as well with the red border. Do you see how much green it is here? The green border here, the green in the heart, the green in this card, and a lot of green with this next card coming out as well. This is rejoice in celebration. And I want to say reasons. You have reasons to celebrate. So number 3 is joy, creativity, fun, passion. It can literally be a little clan coming together, celebrating something that really has taken. I'm still in the sort of Nobel Prize category. I'm in the having a major breakthrough and have told people about it. Like maybe there's 1 or 2 people in your life that knows what you want, knows what you're after, and as that is now falling into place, it's like those people are the first 2 people that you want to just call up and say, do you know what? I got the house, or we got the patent for this new machine, or I met the person. Whatever this is for you, from a very small, I don't mean to judge it in the terms that this is small and petty and this is huge and profound for planet Earth, but I want, like, it's a different range, and it's going to be different for everybody. But there's going to be reasons here to celebrate soon. Maybe now we're down to 3 minutes. We have the shift of the new moon today, and we have a major shift happening on the 21st of December. So it's likely that it even is happening before we shift into the new year. And that's like around 2 weeks away. So calm the freaking F down. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, what do we want to clarify? I want to clarify, I'm very drawn to the awareness part. Wow. So whatever they want to talk about, I should just say instead. We have another 6 there. And we're turning the page to see how much orange this is. This is your sacral energy center opening up. And then we have the moon, obviously, because today we have the new moon. So I want to talk about these 2 first. We're turning the page. You're coming out of some sort of coma. You're coming out of something that has been not moving too fast, in your opinion. And you're awake in your sacral energy center. So this is all about creativity and passion and your sexuality. Like this is getting that groove on. This is waking up and feel excited about the day. This is when you get new brilliant ideas. You get aha moments. You just feel really creative and you feel really passionate about your life. And that can start like a beautiful charisma around you. It starts a beautiful magnetism and beautiful attraction around you, so that you attract exactly what you want, exactly when you need it. We're turning the page of this. We're going to have a movement forward here. Follow your passion. You're ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. It's like it's happening. You're turning the light on to start to live your most passionate life. And then we have Six of Gabriel. And again, I don't feel like it's for a romantic partnership. It's more like a partnership. It's more like the connection in with everything that's around you. Because we have the number 6 there again. Can we focus? We have the number 6 there again, which is the connection in with your higher self, with your inner being. This is a very triumphant card, a very triumphant picture as well. Like you did it, it's in the celebration. We have a blue door there to the side, which is all about the authenticity, the realness, the true version of you coming out and really, really being, I don't know, you just want to be real with yourself and you want to be real with your surroundings. And you've been that for quite some time. Finding the most authentic version of yourself. This is the connection in with your inner being. And it is what's going to lead, like it's the number 6, it's the number 6. So 66 also is very, very strong. Like you really are tuning into to the universe, to your higher self right now. And you really are, I don't know, it's a really beautiful energy here. It's like such a connection. It's such alignment with your inner being, with the universe, with yourself. You're turning the page to this right now as we speak. And then we have this 9 of Gabriel. So I feel like it just clarifies it over and over again. It's like it's almost saying the same thing. I didn't read that. Thank you. No, there you go. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. And here it just shows that in the back there, you see all the green that happened in the back. And then it has been a bit of a dry spell. It has been a bit of a drought happening here. So I'll give you that you haven't really seen a lot of movement for a while. But the movement hasn't happened in your mind, in your brain. Sorry, exactly opposite. The movement hasn't happened on the outer level. It has to happen on the inner level. And the more you feel like something is lacking, the more you wish for it. The more you feel like something is on the opposite end of what you want, the more you wish for it. And the more you wish for it, the more the universe is on it. And the more the universe is on it, the more it's getting created. So if you just drop this feeling, the discontent feeling, and just move into this most gorgeous celebratory mood instead, it will be yours in minutes. Maybe we're down to 2 minutes now. 9 talks about the ending of the old. We're stepping into the new. Also beautiful with the new moon here today, that we're shifting this energy all together. On the bottom is to stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. So anything can literally happen now, any hour now. Any hour now. I feel... it's such a, I wish sometimes when I watch television and they're cooking something so beautiful and everybody's like standing there like, you can just feel how they just love it, because the smell is just the smell is just everything. And then I wish I would have like smell TV. It would just come out of the TV. I'm sure in the future we'll have some sort of smell TV. I'm sure. There's an energy going on here, guys, that I can't convey it to you in words. The cards isn't really doing a good job at it either. It's like the cards are trying the best that we can, but there's a feeling underneath here that is like, that's what I'm saying, is like there's a message going on underneath it all. That it's like this promise, or is like this lucrative energy that just is like waiting to burst through. And it's like it could be little things like it doesn't have to be little things, it can be major things, but I feel that there's something, things are starting popping, if that makes any sense. It's starting to pop. There could be a person in the vicinity of you, and they're lingering there. They're right there. And you might have reached out a couple of times, but it's not a full-on relationship. You might be onto something. There might be an idea. You might be so close to a breakthrough, and there's like signals and guidance and symbols, and there's stuff like it's right there, just laying there as a beautiful invitation. You haven't fully engaged in it yet. We haven't seen the full breakthrough of it yet, but it's right there. Maybe you can feel what I'm feeling. It's super promising. I tell you that. And you see how he's so like he's so ready. He's having his best pants on and his little shovel. Do you say shuffle or do you say shovel? Shuffle, isn't that like what I do? I shuffle my cards, and then shovel is like it's this spade. That's what I say in Swedish. He has a spade. And he's getting ready to dig. And he digs it. Dry spell is over. Drought is over. He's walked into the green again. And the green is going to be so much more green than it was green before we went into the drought, if that makes sense. Okay, so final... the moon. They didn't even want to talk about it. They want to go straight to final advice. I want to talk about it. Maybe the fact that we just have the moon. The opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. We have the moon. Final advice. It flipped, but it didn't come out. So we have some sort of, there's the number 3 again. So we have 33, 44, and 66. Yeah, reasons to celebrate. Partnerships, coming together with people, like-minded people, sharing with people what you just have discovered. Final advice. And so we have a double number 1. So double 1, double 3, double 4, and double 6. We just speak about alignment right now. You probably are getting a lot of numerology that is guiding you, seeing a lot of number sequences. Passion ignited. This is like what I said, because this is sort of all the orange here. Passion ignited. You feel like you wake up in the morning and you've reasons to live. You have reasons to live. There's a sort of circle again with something come full circle here. You've opened something up here. I'm going to move into the extended and see what else I can find there. So if you feel like this is your story, then you're so welcome to the extended. The link is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching and have a beautiful new moon, guys. If you're not watching on the new moon day, just know that the new moon energy is now building up towards the sort of climax on the 21st of December. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys.